Thank you very much. Yeah, living in Las Vegas. Anybody been ever? All righty, yeah. Let me tell you something. If you go to Las Vegas and you gamble, they put you in one of those suites with the circular bed. Sounds cool, don't it? Worst night's sleep you'll ever have, a circular bed. When you sleep, your body seeks out the edge of the bed. On a circular bed, you spend all night doing this. It's like 8 a.m., you need a nap. It's ridiculous, man. And it's 120 degrees during the summer. That's always pleasant. That's 50 centigrade, since Glenn mentioned it. 120 Fahrenheit. You can't get any sympathy from people about that. I tell people all the time, my family calls up, how's it out there now? I go, well, it's about 120 in the shade. And they go, yeah, but it's a dry heat. Hey, you know what else is a dry heat, folks? Fire, okay? Yeah, next time the humidity is getting to you, light yourself up. See if that cools you off a little bit. Yeah, but Vegas is an odd town. It's settled by cowboys and developed by gangsters. So they have that crossroads of sensibilities in Vegas. So if you go there as a tourist, here's a little tip for you. Bring a gun. That's perfectly fine. But they don't like to see the dog poop on the street. So if you bring muffin, bring some baggies. They are serious about it. In Vegas, if you don't clean up after your dog, does this make any sense? You can get a ticket from a cop on a horse. I don't get that at all. This guy's dropping a bucket and a half. You miss one pebble, $50 fine. I don't understand that at all. It's a very gay-friendly town, Vegas, very progressive on the gay issue. Everything, cross-dressing shows, gay shows. I was bitching to my wife a couple of weeks ago going, look at this nonsense. They're naming hotels after these people. Flaming O Hotel. She goes, that's Flamingo Hotel. You're an idiot. Okay, that was my bad. I misread that one. I got to be honest with you. I'm originally from New York, and people love to make fun of people from New York. Yeah. Usually for the accent. That's what we get a lot of, accent abuse. Now, if you people in Canada want to make fun of me because I have a New York accent, I'm fine with that. People in California, Texas, Minnesota want to make fun of me because I have a New York accent, I'm fine with that. But when people in Alabama start making fun of the way I talk, that's where I draw the line. Guys are walking up to me outside Decatur, Alabama going, you from New York, did it? Say chocolate. Yeah, that's what they're saying. All I'm hearing is bum 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 bum. That's it. That's all that's getting through, you know? Accent abuse everywhere I go. This girl walks up to me and she goes, what I want to know is, where are y'all from? That's an annoying accent, you know. Now, I get the accent abuse all my life, being from New York. So I said, do you want to know where I'm from? I'll give you a hint. Coffee. I think that's a good hint, right? She goes, wow, Brazil. I'm thinking she's a sharp one. She might sleep with me. So, but no more, my friends, because I am also married. I'm married, and I'll tell you something I learned about being married. You can learn a lot about romance from a woman. That is something they are really good at, romance. Because my wife and I have got a big anniversary coming up next week. And I'll be honest with you, if she hadn't reminded me, I would have forgotten about it. Next week, we will have been married 73 weeks. That's right, the big 7-3. And that would have gone right by me, I'm not kidding. My wife says it's the diamond anniversary. I had no idea. You know why that joke is funny? Because 73 is not a multiple of 5. You ever noticed that? That people just love multiples of 5. We're obsessed with multiples of 5. I'll give you a perfect example. Couples married for 25 years. Don't they get a big party? Sure they do. 26, nothing. I mean, if this couple is anything like the couples in my family, you're talking about two people who hate one another. Who managed to stay together for an entire extra year without a fatality. I think that's amazing. But nothing. No, why? Because it's not a multiple of 5. That's the way we are. Yeah. I threw my brother a big birthday when he was 27, and my mother freaked out. She just couldn't wrap her mind around, what is this 27? I go, Ma, that's 3 to the 3rd power. That's a big birthday right there. The number on the bottom and number at the top are the same. That's very rare, Ma. 3 to the 3rd. I mean, 4 to the 4th is 256. I don't think we're going to make it. I think this is our last chance. We're so obsessed with multiples of 5 that even when we make up numbers, we do them as multiples of 5. Right? Don't athletes always give 110%? You don't have to be a math teacher to know that's a made-up number. The most you can ever give is 100% of anything. Just once, I'd love to see in a post-game interview the athlete go, yeah, I felt like we played pretty well and I had a pretty good game, but I feel like I gave 106%. I'm sorry, don't you mean 110%? No, I felt a little off. I got to be honest with you. Family, though, you know, that's the way it is, man. I'm the youngest in my family. Applaud if you're the youngest. Let me see who the youngest are. Yeah, quite a few of us. We've managed to survive. Youngest is the best position in the family. I really miss growing up with my older brothers. I miss that playful way they used to sit on my arms and legs and punch me till I threw up. Maybe that's me, but... I'm an uncle now. Uncle Keith. Oh, man. I became an uncle. People started congratulating. Hey, you're an uncle. Congratulations. Okay. I don't really feel like I deserve a whole lot of the credit. I gotta be honest with you. I mean, I could not feel less involved in the process. I think my brother really deserves the bulk of the credit, you know, because he's, after all, the one that had sex with his wife, and if you'd seen her, you'd know just how much credit he deserves. Don't misunderstand, I love my sister-in-law. She has the most beautiful soul I've ever encountered. But the package got damaged in shipping. That's all I'm saying. I know that seems cruel, so I'll say something nice to balance it out. Even though my sister-in-law is very ugly. And she is. My brother is uglier than she is, so it's not like... Honest to God, that was the best they were going to do. And they had a boy, and that's right, yeah, he's ugly. I mean, that's just genetics. You open up a science book, you see, you know, two warthogs mating, and then you turn the page, it's not going to be a little kitten. You know what I mean? Okay, I know that seems cool. I'll say something nice to balance out. Even though my nephew is very ugly, and he is, he's also the fattest kid I've ever seen in my entire life. It's a tough job being a parent. That's why I do this. I'm a stand-up comic, because I really am not good at the actual work of anything. I'm great on the interview, though. Oh, yeah, anybody who's good on the interview knows. Have you ever been on an interview selling yourself? You know what to say, you know what they're looking to hear, and you're just selling yourself hard, and you get that moment of conscience in the back of your brain as you're selling yourself when you think to yourself, I can't believe the load of crap that is flying out of my mouth right now. Sitting there saying stuff like, I'll tell you why you should hire me, because I'm a go-getter and a self-starter. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. That's right, I can do all the work. I can start a job, I can finish the job, I can do all the work in the middle. I don't need anybody's help. In fact, I work best when I'm alone. And yet, I'm a team player. You see what I'm saying? I'm tall for a short man, really, when you think about it. I'm thin for a fat guy, really, when you look at it that way. I'm all things to all people, is what I'm trying to say. That's why you wind up with jobs you can't believe you're doing. I was a driving instructor. You know, they said, this is what they said to me on the job interview. They actually let me know what was in store. They said, Keith, here's the great part about being a driving instructor. You get to keep the car. Now, if I was listening, I would have realized what a lame perk that is. But I wasn't listening. My mouth was moving too fast. You know, I was like, keep the car. Sounds fantastic. I could drive it around. I could visit my family. I could go to shows. This would be a great... It never occurs to me, why would I want a car with two steering wheels? Oh, do you ever look cooler than when you're on a date going, honey, see that light over there? You catch that turn. I want to thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed yourself.